Hola, hola. Maybe I should sit down first. Right. Ooh. Hola, hola. It's Amora from MoreWithAmora.com. And already I know that you have a lot on your mind. There is a lot going on in your brain, and you might be getting headaches because of it. Maybe your sinuses, when you breathe in, it stings or it hurts, and you should find some relief after this reading and after you apply whatever comes up in this reading, because of course I'm an empath, so I can feel whatever that pain is, whatever that discomfort is, whether it's just mental or if it's a physical pain. You have a lot of things going on in your head. So let's just clear some of that stuff out. So I'm going to ask that you have both of your feet flat on the ground. Actually, if you have some Palo Santo, if you have some sage, if you have some organic oils that you can put on a burner, go ahead and do that quickly now. If it's handy. If it's not handy, don't worry about it, because I don't want to keep you from sitting down and just receiving as well. So either way, take a deep breath in. Yes, good job. Just allow that energy to just settle a bit. No worries. All is divine. All is okay. You are covered. You are taken care of. Best case scenario is unfolding for you in this moment. The best case scenario, and no matter what it is unfolding for you in this moment. All right, so feet flat on the ground, and we're just gonna do a little breathing. You can close your eyes, or if you'd like to keep them open, keep your eyes on the smoke or the feathers or the crystals, whatever it is that feels best for you. But breathing in with a 4 count, breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that for me for 1, 2, 3. Now exhale that energy all the way out. 7 count. Just keep going, even if it's past 7. We want you to exhale every bit of air in your lungs. And then as you breathe in, again, you're breathing with intention with 4 counts. And holding for 3 counts. And attempting to exhale everything out in a full 7 counts. But we want you to be so empty with your lungs. Just no more air, and then breathe in. Steady. And hold that breath for 3 counts. And exhale. Consciously exhaling every bit of breath. Every bit of breath. Good job. All right, so we're gonna actually start with this deck right here, just because I had that Palo Santo ash. Give it a little blessing. So you had a specific question, and we will get into that. But first, just asking Spirit for a foundational card to kind of keep us grounded and to set the tone. Something flipped over. Blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem actually is part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust the heavens' protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Again, best case scenario is unfolding. So whatever this is referring to, it is a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's something that hasn't happened. Maybe it's something that came up to mind. If it was something, whatever your first thought was, that's what it is. If not, then it may be in your future. So just keeping in mind that all is divine and taken care of for you. So hopping into the Psychic Tarot deck. I'm grateful for this time. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and your questions. So we're going to set this aside. Let's set this over here. Boom. So your first question being, are you making the right moves for growth, momentum, and securing the bag? So let's just take a look at first, are you making the right moves? Oh, accelerated motion. This is a spirit card. You are in the right space, but you kind of keep questioning yourself. And so if you question yourself, it might be because there's something else you want to do. Now, if there's something else you want to do, you could still go on the path that you're going now, and it'll be the best move. It'll be successful. It'll be great. But if there's something else that you actually want to be doing, that you keep daydreaming about, that you keep nighttime dreaming about, that is just in the back of your mind, but it seems to be the brightest star in your life, then that too, following that, will be the best case scenario. It will be the right moves for you. Okay, so where you are is fine, but I feel like there's a risk that might make you even happier than your wildest dreams. So let's just take a look. So are you making the right moves? Yeah. I mean, that's the basic answer. If you had to say yes or no. Of course, card readings are never usually a yes or no, which is why we don't usually find a yes or no. Sometimes we will find a yes or no in some decks. But it's all about perception and seeing it the way you're supposed to see it, interpreting it in the best way for you. So, easy answer, yeah. Could you be even happier? Always. Always, always, always. Okay. So, are you making the best moves? Great, got that answer. Now, are you making the best moves for growth? Now, this is kind of a tricky question. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Boom. Emotional loss. Now, you're going to have to let things go to continue the growth, but what this tells me is yes, you are making the right moves for growth. Why do I say that? Look at this Fibonacci's sequence. This is the golden ratio. You find it in sunflowers, the head of the sunflowers, how they grow. You'll find it obviously in shells, and artichokes, and spinach, celery. What else? It is the primordial spiral. And as it gets bigger, or as it grows, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is a mathematical equation. But again, that mathematical equation, these numbers get exponentially larger with growth. So spiritually, this is a spirit card. Spiritually, you will be growing in whatever process you're in right now, the right moves that you're making right now, regardless of what happens. Yes, you are growing. You will be growing. But don't get attached to any layer, any level, any place that you are, because you're gonna have to let it go. And again, so if what's it called, a lobster, they outgrow their shells, they shed them. Snakes outgrow their skin, they shed them. Humans, we have an issue holding on to everything. I don't want to let it go. No, no, no. So as long as you can remain unattached, then it won't feel like loss. It'll always feel like the right place at the right time. All right, so yes, you are. Again, easy answer, yeah. You are doing all the right things, making all the right moves for growth. Now, what about momentum? And so, momentum being the speed and the pace, kind of when you're going up a a roller coaster, you go up that roller coaster to gain momentum. So then when you go over that first hoop, that actually, or that first hill, that takes care of you for the rest of your entire ride. So, are you making the right moves right now for momentum in your career? Ooh, intuition. What does your intuition tell you? You could be listening to your intuition more. Your intuition, listening to that voice that you have been ignoring a few times here and there. Listening to that voice, that's what's going to get you momentum. That's what is going to fuel you to get to the top, no matter, and when I say the top of that roller coaster, so you can, but it's your intuition and going within into the wisdom, the infinite wisdom that you have inside yourself, within yourself. Again, tapping into that infinite wisdom for your answers and prayers. Going within, that is where you're going to find the momentum that you seek, where things flow to you, where it's just so effortless. All you have to do is show up where you said you're going to go, and everything else just is magnetized to you in that moment. Okay? So you can, let's get another clarifier for this. And for that, we're going to use let's use this deck for the clarifier. All right, so what else can we ask? What else can we know? What other messages do you have, Spirit, about this, about momentum and getting more momentum in her career? Listen, they're like, why are you calling for more cards? We already done told you. Go into your intuition. Listen, what are we telling you? Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Okay, so we don't need no clarifier because we've been done told that you got to get deeper into your intuition for that momentum that you seek, okay? So we got a yes, and a you can do a little bit of work, bae. Okay? And then what is the next one? It was securing the bag. Now, thankfully, there are a kabillion ways to secure the bag at this day and age. So the answer is already yes. Whatever you are doing, we are going to claim that it is gold. Whatever you are doing, we're going to claim that yes, it is going to secure the bag for you. Now, are there easier ways to secure the bag? There might be. Are there multiple ways to secure the bag? Yes. So first thing I'm going to say is if you don't have multiple ways of securing the bag, then you could be doing better, okay? So if you have multiple streams of income, if you are seeking multiple streams of income, yes, that is where we are going. It's becoming your own brand and going from there. So if you need assistance with that, of course, I have a couple things in the works that you're more than welcome to join me with. Holla at me. You know my email, morewithamora@gmail.com. Or you can go to my website, morewithamora.com, and all the way at the bottom, there's a contact sheet that you can fill out, and I'll give you a call. All right, so securing the bag. Spirit, what messages do you have regarding securing the bag now and in the future? So we're going to do now and in the future. Now and in the future. So now, you have a lot of different options, and so you are being obviously admonished to choose wisely. And this goes back to your intuition, your third eye chakra. So you're not going to get any answers from this reading or from me that you don't already know and that you're not supposed to find up in here. So bottom line, you're supposed to be using your intuition and going within for all of these answers. What I'm feeling is that you may have a plethora of things come up. Actually, like, so you're just juggling and trying to figure things out, but that's part of your test. I don't know if you're indecisive at times, or maybe you have a hard time making decisions, but this is one of those things where you're being forced and fueled to tap deeper into your own personal knowing, your own connection to the infinite wisdom that is all around us, your intuition, knowing that you are growing, but knowing when to let go, know when to fold them, know when to hold them. Okay? Now, one thing I can do is I can assist you in clearing out your intuition. I can assist you in being able to interpret your own language of spirit and tapping into that. So if you feel that is something that you need, holla at me, because that is what I do. Okay? So many good answers, many good things here, many good things, spirit. What last couple of messages, anything that we missed, anything that we should take a look at, that maybe, drink some water. Triumphant success. Ooh, yeah, boy. I dropped that like some dominoes. What? Like we playing spades, because I ain't got time for the nonsense. This is Joker Deuce, man. No, let me stop. Oh, get some water, please. Drink some water. Hopefully you have some with you. I'll put that in the email so that you know to get some water. Triumphant success. There's truths coming out, your truth. This is you underground, waiting for things to happen, but now you're like, wait. I gotta bust through. I'm the one that has to do this. I got to. So you stick your, I don't know why I start talking real country. So you bust through. That is you. Your truth is coming, double-edged sword. You're just cutting through all of the weeds and the vines and everything that is in your way, because you have your answers. All right? Again, if you need assistance tapping into them, holla at me. I can point you in the right direction, whether it's nutrition, whether it's meditation, whether it's travel. Join me for a retreat. Join me for a cleanse. Join me for a meditation. However it is, I send you many, many besos and blessings, bendiciones, and one more card. I was going to say bye-bye, but one more card. Just a crystal that maybe you want to pick up for yourself. All right. Lapis Lazuli. This is actually my favorite stone ever. Ever. Okay. So Lapis Lazuli is a communication stone. It is a protective stone. It has bits and pieces of pyrite in it. So this is also a money stone, but it connects you to your ancestral, the astral, like the star people that are connected to you and your path. So work with this stone if you are called, but you're doing very well. You are on the right path. If there is something else that you are wanting to do, check it out, try it out. Don't just ignore it, because we're being called to follow our hearts, not just what's going to make us money, not just what, we think is going to be doing. I say, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. Okay? All right. Many blessings and loves and hearts and mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.